Hey everyone, this is Paul from Paul's Garage. I don't know what I'm doing. Hey everyone, this is Paul from Paul's Garage, and I'm in my kitchen. Not because I'm hungry, but because my Friggy messed up and the ice cube tray thingy wasn't working, and I looked everywhere on UB and I didn't find anything on there for this particular model where the ice maker is actually in the side drawer. So I figured, if I can help somebody, I will. So here we go. So in order to accomplish this, I have a pair of diagonal cutters, a Phillips screwdriver, a standard slot mini screwdriver, and this part here is, you can use something similar. It's basically a nice wedge. This isn't gonna scratch or wreck anything. These are used for interiors on vehicles for disassembly. All right, so first things first, unplug it. Unplug the Friggy. Now, if you're not familiar with this, this is a Samsung model number RS27T as in Tony the Tiger 5200SR. Okay, and I really like this fridge. There's a lot of room inside. It's boxy. It refrigerates perfectly. I mean, it's been great, except for this nightmare. Yeah, it hasn't been fun. All of a sudden it just decided, yeah, I'm not gonna realize there's ice cubes in there. So anyway, we're gonna fix it today. So down here at the bottom, as you can see, is where you can find all your information on the model number and whatnot to make sure you get the right deal. All right, so Samsung Care over here. Here it is. And there it is, right there, boom. This is what we're replacing today. This is the tray. As you can see now, the motor's right here on this side. Your test button's under here. It mounts in like this. And the test button on mine works. And this works, the motor works, everything works. But the issue is under here. If you look under here, you can see this sensor. And I believe this sensor is not reading the cool factor of the ice cubage that's inside here. And so therefore it doesn't know when the ice cubes are ready because it's not cold enough. And so therefore it doesn't function. Now, I understand. I've read tons and tons of stuff online about this and how, well, your temperature control and try this and try that. There's a lot of good stuff to try, and I recommend you do that. But I tried everything and nothing worked. So my last resort was to spend, a pretty penny to get this, and it took weeks to get. But I got it, so let's try it out. Boop, beep, beep, boop, beep, beep, boop. Also made sure that this is all clean. There's no obstructions in the tray. This is up in here, like so. So when you open it up, it looks like this. This is a side mount. It's not inside there. And never mind the ice cream. Okay, it's mine. All right. So, yeah. So it's got these little side pulls. You just pull each side and kind of lift up a teeny bit and out. Comes right out of there. No biggie dealy. Then you have this plastic piece here. And you pull out. It's got little arrows right here on each side that say, hey, pull out this way. And it just pops right off. There's a little nib right here that this goes into when you put it back on or take back off. And there's two plastic hinges right here, like little that catch on here and here. So you want to make sure, you know, gently, carefully flow with it so you don't break it because it is plastic. God only knows how much that is. Now it's nice to be able to get a factory Samsung part though. I was pretty happy about that. So what we're gonna have to do next is do the disassembly. And there's screws here that have to come out. There's 4 for this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to take this back plate off and this piece here. So let's get started. Oh, there's one thing I'm noticing right away, and this is something I always want to think about, is when you're taking your hardware out, either one, you want to strategically place it somewhere so you know where it goes back. You also want to look at the length of the screws. For instance, these screws coming out here are pointing a little bit longer. The ones down here are shorter. So I'm going to line them up on the table here next to me on the island. Welcome to the island. And make sure that I know where they all go in the right place. Okay, this just kind of drops down, hanging here with the wiring in the background. Got me some tools. These little devices are for taking interiors off and popping stuff off late model vehicles and working on that. But I figured this would be good for popping this. And I kind of, boom! It's kind of a stiff pop. Just kind of got under there and kind of pried it. Kind of like this, just kind of poop, and it popped right out of there. So that's cool, because yeah, there it is. So look back here, you can see there's like a, oh look at that, there's like a wire with a rubber band going across there. You got plastic, and you got 2 hooky dealy bobs here, kind of like stuff I see on my pinball machines. In here, which is kind of cool. So it looks like there's 2 wires going to this. You know, the rubbery dude, it's probably a waterproofing to come in through here for all the moisture. It's the moisture. And they're both going to the same plug. This one I don't need to worry about because this goes down to here. So we're not going to mess with that because it goes down below and runs everything else. So with this one, same deal. Right, you know how it goes. There we go. And that one is a little different, but it has a little notch and holds it in place. And that way we can take out this. So now we're ready to take the tray out. So move this to the side, and there is a little tie wrap on here. Just want to really make sure when you cut these, so you don't cut any other wires. I was trying to get it like in between or something and just barely kind of nip it, and it usually gets it right off of there. And remove that. This should be able to just come right on out of here, like so. Just all the wire and hardware just comes right out of this hole right here. All right, so let's take this new one and install it. So this goes through the hole, like so. Point and make sure for fitment. Let's see here when this goes in that the wires kind of go up and in, and there's a little protective piece here. I want to make sure I don't cramp or pinch anything too bad. All right. Like that. This one already has this already on there. Interesting. It looked like it went like this. It's supposed to go like this and then up and in there. So, but what I want to do, just so I don't put any strain on anything, make sure it all lines up, and I'll just put it back. I just have one, just hold it in place. Just make sure everything's cool. Looks like the holes are gonna line up nice. And then we'll take this. And yeah, and if you need to clean any of this, any, residual frost or anything, mine doesn't have any. This refrigerator is about 3 years old, which personally I don't think this thing should have got out, but whatever. So now I'm just gonna plug this in the correct way. You can see where this piece clips onto this piece. Plus they make these to where there's like a little wedge on the other side, so you can't really put it in backwards, which is nice. Make sure it clips in, and I feel it. Okay, that's secure. That's good. And then we'll, pops right in there. Very nice. Easy money. As you can see, just an average guy like me can do this. And you can too. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, so these 4 screws are in. These are all the same size, by the way. These top ones are the longer ones, and the 2 small ones go at the bottom, if that helps. Okay, so that's all set. So now I'm going to set this in here. Just pops right in. Well, we'll just leave the top off for a moment, because now I'm going to plug it in and hit the test button so that this, just make sure this drops and that the water is flowing and everything's working. Just gonna take this little guy, touch this button, and test it. It's dropping. It'll twist. Right at the end, it twists and goes, oh yeah, here comes your eyes. And it'll come back. It should fill up. Oh yes, it's filling up. All right, so we'll come back when it's done and see over a day if it works. Okay, well, it's Paul, and I'm back next day, and I'm in the kitchen again. I eat too much. No, anyway, yeah, we're here to see what the results are for the Friggie. So let's see what we got. What is this? Cubage. That's right. We have cubage. So it looks like it's working. And I hope you enjoyed this and it helps you fix your deal. All right? Cool. See ya.